Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse review. This time we have the Batman Arkham City Walmart exclusive black and white variant gold label. Retails for $24.99. I was able to get mine at retail for that as well. So he was the only one there. None of the others were there. I didn't expect them to be. But let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories Arkham City Batman comes with. So first of all, comes with the Build-A-Figure pieces for Solomon Grundy. These are the like bluish gray version, of course, because this is the black and white variant set. Looks good. I don't think I'll be able to finish Solomon Grundy, but it looks good. You know, just solid. You know, he's got some feet. There you go. Someone's into that probably. Alright, let's throw those over to the side here. Of course, you get the art card, which is the black and white Batman from the promotional materials. I'm surprised they didn't do the image that has the blood on it, and we'll see why in a second. But I really wish they went with this one, where it's like half of him's draped in this bright white light, instead of just having, you know, like the belt and the face be different color. And there's the back of the data card for you. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. Of course, he comes with the stand, which he's using, and he also comes with a grapnel gun, which has the grapnel already protruding out of it. So, and that's in this gray color, the same as the belt. Okay, let's take a look at Batman himself here. But first, we gotta take a look at the box. There you go, collect to build Solomon Grundy. You can see this is the black and white variant, and it's got the lightning going through, or not lightning, the electricity going throughout his body. It's a little bit better on this side here to see, and those all have black and white variants of their cards, and that's what each figure comes with. If you're looking for this guy at Walmart, there you go. Now we can look at the Batman figure, and you know, I wasn't going to buy this, but I don't know, something just told me I should. And I'm glad that that voice won over, because this is a great Batman figure. I think this perfectly represents Arkham City Batman, and I do have some issues with it, but most of it's just nitpicks, really. So this does reuse mostly the Arkham Asylum Batman skin, or not skin, the Arkham Asylum figure. So basically all the legs, the belt, the hands, and the upper arms. The only new things here are the wrist bracers, or gauntlets, the Batman symbol, and the head. Everything else, I'm pretty sure, was reused from the Arkham Asylum figure. But I'll give you a quick little overview of this. Really nice detail on these boots here. Sculpted detail, that is. Weirdly, there's like this, I can't tell if it's paint or if it's just the way it is, but there's kind of like a darker, like a wash almost applied to that little slit in his leg. It's not really on the inner seam, but it is on the outer seam. Then you got the seam going all the way up the leg, and that is on the back as well. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Back to what I was saying. Good detail. Belt looks good. Wrist bracers, those are nice. If you notice, his one hand is bathed in a red paint. It might be like a magenta. The other side is not. These are definitely the Arkham City bracers. Watch out for the these, because they do like to bend depending on how the cape is laying on them. So just be wary of that. The texturing is really good on the upper torso here. I think they did a good job. And the bat symbol is perfect. You know, to represent this particular Batman. Yeah, just really nice detail. I don't see any reason not to reuse the Arkham Asylum body and legs. Might as well. I mean, it's the same suit, basically. And this head sculpt is great. That's Arkham City Batman, you know. I wish it was a little bit bigger, though. I feel like it's a little too small. But it's a great Batman head sculpt, and I could see people getting this figure just for the head and putting it on their preferred Batman body. Alright. So, yeah, this figure is really good. Just really well done. proportionally, I think it's one of McFarlane's bests. I mean, nothing looks off or out of the ordinary. Again, I think he should have had a bit bigger of a head, but I'm not really complaining about that. Alright, let's go ahead and do size comparisons now. So, Arkham City Batman here, if I can get the ruler to stand up straight, stands at, with his ears, almost 7 3/4 inches tall. It's pretty close. On camera, it looks like it's about the same. So, he's a tall boy. He's a tall one. It's mostly the ears. I prefer my Batman with taller ears anyway. The grapnel gun, by the way, before I forget, before we do size comparisons. If I can crack his... Oh, yeah, he does have single jointed elbows. That's the other thing I'm not really a big fan of. This kind of just... You just shove it in there. It is friction based rather than, you know, like molded around his hand. But, you know, he can hold it just fine. No big deal. Although when I do bend the arm with it in, it just flies out. So be careful. Just be careful. Let me shove that back in his hand and then we'll... Alright, I guess I'm not shoving it in his hand. It keeps falling out. Let's go on to our size comparisons for realsies this time. Alright, so what do we want to start with? I'm looking at my action figures. Let's start off with another Batman. The Nightfall Batman. My favorite Batman figure. And this might be easier if I put him over here. You know, I hate saying this, but I think I like the Arkham Asylum City one better. Like, if this head was over here, I think this would be my definitive Batman, but I just think proportionally, articulation-wise, I like the upper torso articulation on this one than this one. This one can actually do not too bad. Same thing backwards, but I think I just prefer this look for Batman compared to this one, although, like I said, I am building a classic modern fusion style Justice League. I think that the Nightfall is great, but I think that I like the Arkham City one just a little bit more. It's a very slight margin, but yeah, I think I'm just leaning a little bit towards Arkham City in this case. And an upcoming review, we have the Mr. Freeze Build-A-Figure Wave Clooney Batman. And he's closer in height to Nightfall Batman, but I just thought I'd throw him in here to, you know, hype up that video. Anyway, let's get him out of here, and we'll do some other figures from my collection. It's just been one of those days, guys. I'm tripping over my own words. Okay, starting off with G.I. Joe, here's Tiger Force Outback from Hasbro. Speaking of Hasbro, we'll continue that with the Marvel Legends Tobey Maguire Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Lastly, from Hasbro, we have the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Black. Gotta sneak him in there somehow. I'm gonna move Batman a little bit. You know, let's move Batman over here. I think that would look a little better. Okay, better. Next up, let's do some closer to 7-inch scale figures. We'll start off with Elite 100 John Cena from Mattel. And then we have AEW Unrivaled Target exclusive Samoa Joe. Alright, almost done. We have our Jazzwares Halo Spartan Collection Yoroi. Finally remembered the name of that after like 20 reviews. You know what? Let's reframe this a little bit. Let's stick you over here. That looks better. And lastly, it's the holiday season after all. And, you know, I got a new background if you hadn't noticed. We have Santa Trocitus. Get that in there. There you go. So, black and white Batman from Arkham City. It's great. I like it a lot. And you can recreate the pose to some extent of that one image. If you crack his arm like this, and you kind of have to mess with it, but you can get it close enough where he's like, wiping the blood off onto his gauntlet there. It's close enough. Oh, you can't see the Yoroi anymore. There you go. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of either version of Arkham City Batman that McFarlane's released. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell. It all helps out the channel. And as always, peace. Almost forgot. Here he is with the Amanda Connor black and white Batman statue. I meant to put that in the review. Alright, now I can say peace.